Darcy, I just need you to school the people because you know the deal. For all the people who think they're doing something because they got one aluminum, okay? Can you please tell them? Can you please just shine some light on the matter?
The number one thing I will tell you, if you are going to, I've bought notes not just from ICE Global or Deadbox, I've bought notes from other companies. That's how I make my living. So talking from experience, but you want to get your notes as soon as possible. Mm-hmm. The reason why you don't wait is because of the token count. Mm-hmm. So if you wait, which was, you get less tokens. So when I bought my first NatG, it was over 20,000 tokens it was giving me a day. Now if you buy a NatG, it's going to cost you more. Plus you're going to get about 4,000 less tokens a day. It's a big difference. Mm-hmm. So your goal is you want the highest token count that you can get, but you're going to hold for more. Just hold them. Mm-hmm. From past experience, I'm telling you, hold your tokens. Don't worry about the price going up and down or whatever it does. Hold it, pay your monthly, and just sit back and watch the magic happen with your note.
So, for somebody who says, "What do you think is going to be doing 3 months?" How do you get them out? Is that the wrong mindset?
100% the wrong mindset. You're not trying to get him out in 3 months from now.
Because tell them real quick, because what happened when you cashed in too quick some time ago?
The first time I bought a node, I didn't know what I was buying, didn't even know what the word node was. Mm-hmm. A friend of mine called to borrow some Bitcoin, loaned it to him, and I said, should I be doing it? You know how you just trust them.
Right.
So I said, well, give me 4. Didn't know what I had, didn't have a clue. And then about a week later, he tried to explain to me, I kept calling it a nose, not a node. And I bought them for $1,000 each. Mm-hmm. At that time, it was producing me 10,000 tokens a day. It's another company, not Deadbox. Mm-hmm. And forgot about it. Mm-hmm. But I was actually, they were hooked up at 4 little laptops hooked up in my house, only 4 nodes. And then I wanted to invest in something else. Mm-hmm. And he goes, it's gone from a fraction of a penny to a half a cent. And I'm like, really? He says, you can pull some money out. So I went, I pulled out, I sold 20,000 worth of my tokens, got the 20,000. Literally 5 hours later, it went to 2 cents. Wow. So you do the math. That's a quick loss of $60,000. Made one more mistake and did it again about 6 months later. Didn't hold them. And it went from 2 cents to 40 cents.
Wow.
So I lost millions of dollars. So I'm telling you, I just bought a new dress that says, everybody else is selling, I'm holding. So in crypto right now, if it scares you because the market, it's just like the stock market going up and down, right. This is the time to buy.
Yes.
So if you're buying crypto and you hold it, crypto's not going anywhere.
That's right.
Like NFTs, London, you just passed a law that's now it's an asset. There's other companies coming on. Crypto's not going anywhere. So me personally, I make my living off of crypto. I love nodes. I love the Deadbox.
I'm learning to love them too.
Because it's probably and then do your own research. I tell people, type in nodes in Google, in the top 10 nodes, and look at what they talk about being one of the safest investments. Even though we don't talk about reverse, but you are buying something and there's no guarantee. Right. So like disclaimer, I can't promise you these nodes are going to make you $1 million. Nobody can. If it's a true investment, nobody can promise you what you're going to get in return. Right. They can say, hey, this is what the past performance was, and this, so I can tell you what my notes did that I previously bought, but I know my first note I bought, I paid $1,000 for. If you want that note today, it's $100,000 each. And I paid as high as $68,000 for one note.
$68,000
for one note.
And so you would say that what we're buying them for is on sale between $1,500 and $6,000
really
is on sale. Right.
Really on sale.
Right.
And so as soon as our company comes out with a new note, buy it. Scrape up. Always have a couple of thousand saved aside so they come out with a new one because you want the high. The more of us that buy the note, it's not that it deletes the pool, but they only allocate so many tokens a day. So every time somebody's buying a NatG, there's a couple less tokens I'm getting a day. So when I bought my NatG, it was over 20-some thousand tokens a day. Now I think it's 16,400 right now.
Something like that.
Yeah. So everybody's buying more, and I'm like, look, I'm not rushing away.
Now, look. Let's talk goals, because you have a goal for how many nodes you want to earn.
But 50 was my first mark. So at least 100 nodes. And just talk you straight, no matter what company. just look at the project. That's why I fell in love with this. The person who told me about it, I probably bought notes by the time he gave me the link. I'm like, commodities, it made sense. And like, we stay away from the coins and things that don't make sense. If it doesn't make sense, has nothing backing it, do your own research. What's backing it? Have they have a proven track record? This company's already made millionaires with the commodities. Look at what's going on in the world today. Look at the news. Is gas prices going up or down? It's stuff that we use every day. Grow, Nat-G, everything we use. So if we're using it on a daily basis, what's going to be the demand?
Yes.
And so you're just helping to facilitate. You're like a network that's helping all those transactions go. And so if we're helping the transactions go faster, we all get a
Daily
piece of the pie.
rewards.
And so to me, it doesn't matter if it's 5 cents, 2 cents, a fraction of a penny. I'm getting a certain amount of new tokens every day. Would you rather print them or buy them? But if you sell them, like the person told me about it, when I bought my nose, he was buying in crypto. So when he sold his, he didn't have any more. But I was still getting token allocation every day. So it's like having your own personal ATM machine. I'm just saying.
Your own printing press.
Print press.
without it losing the value like the
buying
dollar is.
those with the debt box, I sold some of my tokens with the other company within 15 minutes. I didn't have to ask nobody permission. I didn't have to call no company or anything. Say, hey, can I have access to my accounts? So me personally, I deal with companies I have access to my funds. So right now, even though I'm holding, if I had a family emergency right now, I can go up, get on a computer,
And that's
go
what
sell my
I
tokens
love.
right now instantly.
I heard of so many people who are hooked up with. I call them different companies where it's like a clue if you can't get them out right away, or you can only get out a certain percentage, or you have to wait a certain amount of months.
I don't have to call Debtbox.
Right.
I don't have to call IX Global to get permission to sell my tokens.
Exactly.
I can transfer them right now within the next hour and have the money on my exchange if I agree to sell them that low. You're crazy to do it.
Right.
Because you're never going to get as many tokens as it goes. So right now, I'm never going to get back that 4,000 a day if I sell them too early.
Right.
I'm taking, like I said earlier, and that's crazy.
So right now, it should just be about accumulation. You want to accumulate as
hold.
many nodes and as many tokens.
What I tell people
as
I
you
share
can.
about, they're like, oh, well, I'll just get one a month. This is only do what you can afford to do. That's not going to hurt your family.
Right.
Hold on.